All right, boys, let's get depressing. I'm just kidding. All right, so we're not going to get super depressing here, but I've noticed this trend, right, if you want to call it that, of this life is pretty pointless videos. They're popping up all over the place. This one's like, we're not depressed. We just see how meaningless life is. And life is BS. And, you know, life is pointless. This guy's actually really smart, I think. This dude, life is bullshit. It's like, take a hit already. This guy's rich, though. But you see all this, life is meaningless. And they seem to get a lot of views. But before we dive deep and get kind of like, because I know we've all been there, or at least I have. But let's let Steve Jobs here, regardless of your thoughts on the guy. I thought this was genius. Even if you've seen this clip, I think you should watch it again. Let's just let Steve do his thing here, and let's have some fun. Take a hit. Seriously.
When you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side, that you can change it, you can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing, is to shake off this erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live in it, versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it. I think that's very important. And however you learn that, once you learn it, you'll want to change life and make it better, because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
Now, I thought that was pretty awesome, regardless of what you think of the dude. All right, some deep shit. What a way to start our weekend. Happy Friday, right? But what we're about to watch here, I want you guys to pay attention to one main theme of all these clips I'm going to show you, okay? Because they all say the same thing, basically. It's classic. I love it. But I'm not going to say I've never been at a very low point in my life. I'll give you some very low points of my life in a little bit here. But let's let this cat go ahead and start us off here.
It's all the same thing. You wake up, you go to you get in car box to go to job box to make money so you can fucking go to store box so you can buy the shit you need to survive. And then you just wake up and do that shit all over again. And it's fucking crazy. It's crazy that people are okay with this. I'm tired of waking up. I'm tired of shit. And it's pointless because you're gonna die anyway. So, like, what's the point of all this shit if you're just gonna fucking go in the ground or get burned to a crisp or whatever and fucking get cremated? Like, there's no point to this shit, man.
Okay, so that was number one. I want you guys to pay attention to what these people are saying. Okay? Grab a pen, take some fucking notes, all right? Because life does, you know what? Don't do it. Life doesn't matter.
Has no meaning. No meaning whatsoever. We're here to die.
What?
I'm fresh out of high school. I'm homeless. Go to college so you can waste your fucking life away to some corporation that doesn't give a fuck about you. Or don't go to college and land an even shittier job that gives even less fucks about you. You trade your soul and your time for paper that you buy shit with to drown out the feelings of loneliness and sadness. Live if I'm not even living. I don't want to go to college, because college would probably be fun, getting drunk all the time, fucking bitches. College seems great, but it's what comes after college. It seems like the fucking opposite of great. The next 60 years of your life, how are you going to spend the following 40 to 60 years of your life after college? Work will never give anybody any sense or any sort of fulfillment unless they were lucky enough to know what they wanted to do from an early age.
This is clutch. Pay attention to this part.
I mean, like, no matter how much I think, no matter how much I research, no matter how much time I spend on this topic, I have no godly idea of what my direction is, what my purpose is, what anything is. I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I don't know what the next step is.
Real quick. You might need that. I don't mean to get too... This is going to be positive at the end here, okay? Just bear with me, all right? He's going somewhere with this. This is good.
I'd love to make YouTube videos. I'd love to be a YouTuber. That's my real fucking passion. That's my real dream. To make money off of just talking about what's on my mind.
Now, here's the funniest part. First of all, I feel bad for the kid. 18, living in his car, homeless. Not cool. Okay? And I've lived in my car. I've been down and out. I've been there. I get it. And it could feel pretty low. But it could also be pretty freeing. Okay? But see, notice how he said he wanted to be a YouTuber. Here's the funniest part. This dude's posted 2 whole videos. And this is one of them. 96,000 views. 3.4K comments. Look at this. So it's safe to say that he's meeting all the requirements to start being monetized. That's the funniest part. You only need 1,000 subscribers, and he probably got all the watch time he needed. And I'm not like ragging on the guy. I'm just saying what he wanted, what he just said, is right there. That's the funniest part. There's people out there living in houses like this, trying their ass off to acquire this right here. 96K and 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, I don't know. Hopefully he bounces back and realizes that he has something here. But this was 2 years ago. But keep paying attention, though. Let's move this along. This one goes, life is BS, rant by a depressed young man. Classic. Let's see what he's got to say. Pay attention to what they're saying, though. It's all the same shit.
I feel like most of life is decided from the moment you're born, depending on what location you're in, what kind of people are around you in the neighborhood you grow up in, what kind of family you have. All of that is decided from the moment you're born and will impact everything else in your life. So if you had a fucked up family life, it's too late. Like, that already has a big effect on you, and you're going to use the rest of your life to try and fucking counteract all that bullshit that happened to you.
Yeah, with that attitude. I'm just kidding. And I disagree with him. You know, I had the choice to sit here and do this with you guys and, you know, everybody here. Thank you, everybody. I'm just kidding. But I had the chance to not do this. And I did choose not to do this for a long time. And now I'm sitting here. I made this a reality. Thanks to YouTube. All hell Google. And you guys. But I had a choice to not do it. You get what I mean? Like when my mom died and my dad has dementia and lives in a fucking nursing home, right? By the ripe age of 30 years old. I'm 34 now. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, you could choose to go which way you want to go. I mean, I get what he's saying. If you, like, grow up in India and you're making shoes for Nike at 6 years old. I get that, kind of. But I highly disagree with you not having a choice. I just think sometimes you feel like you don't. And money's a big factor in that. Anyways, I'll shut up.
Like, it's really all about luck in that way. But life is bullshit. That's what it is. Life is bullshit, and no matter how hard I cry or fucking complain about it, it's not going to change, right? This is just reality. I can dream about it. I can daydream all day about something better, but, like, this is reality. So I have to make what I can of it, right? Because we're all going to fucking die someday anyways.
What?
So I just have to make what good I can of it, like whatever I can get out of this life. And whether it's making stupid videos, and I know no one's going to watch this, no one's going to give a fuck or care about this, I'm still just going to put this up and hope someone can relate.
It was funny because a lot of people have seen this video. And now I'm sharing it with you guys. And I'm pretty sure other people have probably shared this video as well. But he was so certain in the beginning that you don't have a choice. It's dictated for you. Just like he was so sure that no one's going to see this video. Beautiful stuff. That's hilarious because look, 300,000 people, 10,000 people commented on this video. No one's going to see it though. Anyways, I'm just saying, and I don't know if you guys have caught on yet about life is pointless. We're going to die anyways. I don't know if you guys caught that or not. But, you know, I get what it's like to be in this position. I'm sure most of us have had these thoughts. But I look at it like, oh, so we're going to die anyways? I might as well have a great time. I look at it like nothing matters. So, you know, why don't we enjoy it? Who really cares? Like, you know what I mean? If that makes any sense. I look at it like a plus, like a positive. It's like, oh, we're going to die? Fuck it. Let's, like, it's on, baby. Let's party. And I don't mean like go out and do gnarly shit. I'm just saying it gives you the freedom if you look at, you know, death in a positive way. It's like no one cares. We're going to die. Nothing matters. Sounds like a bunch of freedom to me, besides taxes. Anyways, upward and onward. This guy, I'm not going to play this dude's clip, but he summed it up in the title. He goes, either way, it's going to be hard, so you might as well try. Yeah, and have a good time. Seriously, let's have a little fun with life. Like, let's have a little bit of fun. And I'm not saying all these dudes are probably in this mindset right now. Hopefully they're not. I think we all reach this point. But when you reach this point, try, if you can, try and look at it like, oh, shit, yeah, man, I'm going to die one day. All right, it's on. No one cares. It's the best. There's freedom in that. This guy says life is bullshit. He says the word bullshit a lot. This is funny.
Right? I take all the bullshit in and I release it. And there's a lot of bullshit in life. I got to tell you, like, I feel like I was born into the wrong world, or I made a mistake when I was choosing to incarnate or reincarnate. I feel like I made a mistake.
And whose fault is that, buddy? I'm just kidding.
Because I don't feel like this world is the world for me. This world is full of bullshit. Listen to, you know, think about all the bullshit we have. We have taxes. We have disease, poverty, war. We've got dust that needs to be cleaned up. We got laundry that needs to be done. We have dishes that need to be done. We have relationships that need to be sought out and relationship issues that need to be fixed. We have marriage and divorce. We've got all these things in life. We have aging. We have disease. We have all this stuff that's going on. And it's like, you know.
He said disease twice, by the way. That's how bad it is.
There's a lot of bullshit. And you got to ask yourself, like, what the fuck is the purpose of life? What the fuck is the purpose of life? I don't know.
Go to
I don't think most of us know, but I think this guy does.
work, make money, pay your bills, achieve goals, be a slave, right? A modern day slave
That's the best.
to the job you work for.
Yeah.
And to me, that's just bullshit, because what's the point of all that if it means in the end we're all gonna die? You know, the story ends one day for each and every single one of us.
It's awesome, you know? At least we could choose to be a happy slave, I guess. This guy's video, I'm not going to play this clip, but I just want to point this out. A lot of these people in these videos are young. There's a bunch of, I mean, there's so many of these. It's impossible to put them all in here. But this guy is young, okay? I mean, unless he's one of those Chinese guys where he's like 45, but he looks 22. Totally possible. But this guy, I mean, when I was 21, dude, like, this video is rough to watch. I'll leave links to all of these down below if you want to go down this depressed rabbit hole. But this guy, it's like he's crying, and it's like, dude, you're 22 or whatever. It's like, I was never even feeling this way at 22. I don't know what's going on. And I really hope a lot of these people bounce back. I think they will. You know, I feel like a lot of us have to hit that low point. You know, you can't have the good without the bad and all that. But just like, it's crazy to think these young people are feeling this way. Like, this guy's not that young, but look, life is random and meaningless. Just look at how many there are. Why every day is the same? Life is meaningless. It's like, life sucks. and they're all young. Life sucks. It's like, does it really though? This guy just made a funny joke. He's a comedian. Enjoy your stupid life. He just says like, oh, everything's so dumb. He's like, well, enjoy your stupid life. And I kind of feel that way. I've had the opportunity though. Let me tell you some things. I've lived in my car, right? Down and out. Okay. I get it. My parents are both basically dead. My dad's still here physically, but he's gonzo, right? Ripe age of 30. And I did lose my shit after that. For a good 6 months, I lost my wig. I tripped out. I blacked out. I don't drink, and I drank heavy, which is fine, right? I had a Make-A-Wish when I was 17. I don't know if you know what that is. Anybody in here know what that is, right? Okay. I've had a lot of reasons, like all of you guys, to be just life is meaningless and pointless, and maybe it is. But if there's one thing to take away from this, two things. Look at death as freedom. Like, it's all good. If you're gonna die, nobody cares. Good. Use that. Use that, please, for the love of God. I'm doing it, and I gotta tell you, it's fantastic. Okay, it's wonderful. And I want you to answer yourself one last question before I let you guys go and enjoy your weekend and not be and look at these people and go, man, my life's pretty good. Look at it like, if you can honestly tell me, or you ask yourself this question. If you could honestly ask yourself, are we here for no reason? And say yes. Can you really say yes to that? Because I have a hard time believing that this is all just for nothing. I want you to think about that. I'm not trying to tell you what to say. I'm not saying I'm wrong and you're right. Okay? I'm not saying that. But just ask yourself that question. Okay? And before you go, I want you to listen to Steve Jobs one last time. Because I don't know if it really sank in on you. And I'm going to full screen his ass for you too, so you get the gist. Okay?
You tend to get told that the world is the way it is, and your life is just to live your life inside the world, try not to bash into the walls too much, try to have a nice family life, have fun, save a little money. But life, that's a very limited life. Life can be much broader once you discover one simple fact, and that is everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And you can change it. You can influence it. You can build your own things that other people can use. And the minute that you understand that you can poke life and actually something will, if you push in, something will pop out the other side, that you can change it, you can mold it. That's maybe the most important thing, is to shake off this erroneous notion that life is there and you're just going to live in it, versus embrace it, change it, improve it, make your mark upon it. I think that's very important. And however you learn that, once you learn it, you'll want to change life and make it better, because it's kind of messed up in a lot of ways. Once you learn that, you'll never be the same again.
Anyways, take it from Steve Jobs, okay? And guys, just enjoy your weekend, seriously. Shout out to all my Patreon members. I love you, okay? Solid talk. What way to start off a Friday. But I hope you guys took something away from that. If anything, you could look at it and be like, well, my life isn't as bad as those guys. Classic. Solid talk, guys. Good shit. I'll see you tomorrow. I love it.